Hello, I'm Charles Gross.
I'm Miriam Gross.
And this is Two on the Aisle First Impressions. And here we are here to review Part 1 of Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. And this is based, two plays, based on the stories of J.K. Rowling. Rowling also came up with the story for this play along with Jack Thorne and John Tiffany. Tiffany directed. John Thorne actually wrote the play. And this takes place
in the future of the Harry Potter universe. It's about Harry's middle child, Albus Severus Potter, and his, not quite his adventures at Hogwarts, his journey in being Harry Potter's son with his best friend Scorpius Malfoy, who deals with being Draco Malfoy's son.
Right. And Harry, of course, Harry, Hermione, Ron are all there, although Ron kind of gets the short shift here, and Harry has to deal with, well, middle-aged, and I guess he's the head of the Aura office, which means he's still chasing bad wizards, but let's face it, after Voldemort, it's hard.
Yeah, but I don't get the impression. A lot of the conflict around Harry feels very forced. It doesn't feel like problems that would exist for Harry, and Harry is not a perfect character or person. But these don't feel like realistic conflicts. People keep talking about how he loves being famous, but he always hated being famous. So it's a kind of dumb conflict to force on him.
Also, there are a couple of things that seem a little strange. Albus is sorted into Slytherin, but there doesn't seem to be much Slytherin about him. All right, the fact that he can't live up to his father's legacy or has trouble, the fact that he is a friend with the son of Harry's great enemy at Hogwarts, Scorpius, that makes sense, and it fits. But certain things, like him being sorted into Slytherin, I would have more easily seen Scorpius being sorted into Gryffindor.
Yeah, I agree with that. Scorpius, the character as presented in the play, seems more of a Gryffindor. We don't really see any Slytherin qualities. Slytherins are cunning. They both kind of run headfirst into a crazy, sort of dumb idea adventure, and end up messing it up a lot. It's not very Slytherin of them, I would say.
Well, it's not very smart of them either. The basic, the plot is they're going to try and go back in time to rescue Cedric Diggory without realizing the fairly obvious consequences, which anyone who read the third Harry Potter book would know. Anyway, staging decent. Again, certain things seem very out of character for Harry, like at one point he threatens Professor McGonagall. And it just, even so, I did find myself, despite not being very impressed when I read the play, enjoying this.
I didn't really like the acting very much. I didn't like most things. I think there are a couple.
Most of the performers are from the London cast.
I'm not super into them. It seems a little schmacky to me. Not my digging it.
Right. Now, reading the play, I did feel the second one was better, so we'll be back to wrap that up a little later today. In the meantime,
one thing before we finish that was really good about the first act, aside from a couple of really cool set and costuming tricks, was the girl/woman who played Moaning Myrtle was excellent.
Yes.
She, for the 1-2 scenes she was in, she stole the show.
Cipoletti.
Yeah, Lauren Nicole Cipoletti.
Yes.
She took a lot of inspiration, I think, from the movie, but she was fantastic, and that's certainly not a bad thing in this case.
Certainly, Myrtle is one character who has remained true to herself. And that is our first impressions. We'll be back with part 2 later tonight.